Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. So since I feel bad for saying that Yusuke is basically Soy and Mont put together, I decided to show Soy a little love, since there is of course some nuance to that statement. And it's probably the case for a lot of us, basically being put in a backpack and being carried around by Soy all day. So let's quickly rush through what makes Soy so good.
I put that on everything.
Besides being the closest thing we're getting to Bloodborne, Soy is our go-to tank with already increased chance at A0 to be targeted by enemies that is further increased by skill 3, Icy Defense, also increasing the whole party's max HP, which will come in handy in multiple situations. Not to mention that it further increases his other skills, since it's giving him more HP to scale off of. Smash It, which reduces the enemy's defense, will reduce their defense by even more if it is in the Desperado state. Desperado state is enhanced with Awareness 1, decreasing damage by 8%, Awareness 2, increasing heals by 25% when below 50% health, which I believe also applies to Icy Defense, and his Awareness 6, which grants him Lifesteal. And just in case his passive here makes your brain go all mushy, as it may seem useless after reading his Awareness 0, but this is a chance for the regen to proc, and it should also work with his weapon. Speaking of his weapon, increases max HP by 30%, which is very good, but also grants a chance to give the Desperado to an ally with the lowest HP. And then of course we get the defense down for one turn, which is the main reason you run Soy. Well, one of the main reasons. While the max HP and the mini taunt is useful, and his highlight at Awareness 4, decreasing party's damage taken, Soy really takes care of one of the main stats that you want to get rid of on an enemy, that being defense, or coefficient defense. After Pierce, defense down is the next valuable debuff that you want to have, especially on bosses, heavily boosting your damage, combined with stacking multiple kinds of defense downs, being Smash Hit, buffed with Desperado, Revelation cards, and his gun, which not only is really good at breaking shields, but also provides yet another stackable defense down. And if you add the 5-star weapon, yet another would be added. It's important to note that when you use Smash It while in Desperado form, and then use it next turn without Desperado, you will overwrite the Desperado version. So in a situation where you already have all your defense down activated, you should just use skill 1 or skill 3 if available. A basic rundown on defense: enemies have base defense plus a percentage of defense coefficient, which is basically a defense stat that can be reduced unlike their base stats. So in other words, the enemies have armor and then they have another armor stat that can be reduced unlike their base armor stat. Penetration will cut in a multiplicative way, while defense reduction will reduce it additively. Pierce always goes first in a calculation. If you're a math head, then here's something to jerk off to. But if you're like me and felt like you just went through algebra class, then come right this way. Step 1, stack that shit. Step 2, there is no step 2.